We are off the heels of the 2026 Senior Bowl, and this class has a ton of depth, so no better time for a 2-round mock draft. Here we are, Metro and I, we're going back-to-back odds and evens on a full 2-round mock draft, mentioning a bunch of Senior Bowl players today. Want to call out B. Rust couldn't be here today, had some family things. Keep him in your prayers. Don't want to speak too much of it, but just keep him in your prayers. Let's get into this and start at number 1. Metro, you won odds, correct? Just want to double check.
Yeah, I'll take the odds because I think last time I did the even, so I'll take the odds on this one.
Let's cook.
All right, number 1. And by the way, we'll make it quick on obvious picks. When we take a fun pick or we take a player in the Senior Bowl, we'll spend some time on it. Fernando Mendoza will be the number 1 pick here. No reason to spend much on this one. He is the best quarterback in this class. The Raiders are in a situation where they need a quarterback and they have some work to do. But yeah, take the quarterback. Don't overthink it if you're a Raiders fan.
Very nice. Pick number 2, I got the New York Jets. And this feels like the most twisted pick of the NFL draft. What will they do? Because no player just screams out to you. I will lean towards a wide receiver personally. It's going to be a hot take. I'll go Carnell Tate today. I won't be chalk and take a defensive player. Carnell Tate, I think, would pair nicely with Garrett Wilson. It'd be a phenomenal duo. And yeah, I got nothing else to say besides I would look forward to that 7-on-7. Yep, hot take, I know. I'm not going to be chalk. It's to you at 3.
I love it. I mean, look, to everyone who's like, just take Arvell Reese, guys, we've done that in like 99% of mock drafts. So I love the switch up here. Look, if you want to build your offense up, you got to take a receiver there. You have A.D. Mitchell. You have Garrett Wilson who can play inside and out. And Carnell Tate there. Just a deep ball. Mastermind. I love it. 3, I mean, this makes my job easy. I thought I was going to have to go crazy at number 3. I'm good now. I'm taking Arvell Reese. So look, they could use an off-ball linebacker, but they can also use somebody who can come off the edge. It's Arvell Reese. When I was watching Sonny Stow's film, and we'll get to Stow's here in a little bit, I thought Arvell Reese was better by a country mile. Ooh. I thought Arvell Reese was just everywhere on the field, and it also made me realize how damn good Caleb Downs was too. That's the other thing I'll say about that. When you watch these Ohio State games, you watch Caleb Downs, he's just all over the field. So, yeah, man, I'm going to go Arvell Reese for the Cardinals. I'm sure they'd love to have him.
Let's go. 4, we got the Titans. The Titans hired Robert Saleh, and they also got coordinator Brian DeBoer. So,
yeah,
I kind of want to lean receiver here again, but I'm not going to go too much 7-on-7. I'm going to go with Ruben Bain Jr. Saleh's a defensive guy. He's going to want to build up this defensive line. Maybe he's not a true edge. Maybe he's more of a 3-tech. Who knows? He's a big fella. He can play in a multitude of ways. Ruben Bain Jr., I think, has got a really high floor. And at this section of the draft, this guy's got to hit for our team to work out down the road. I'll take Ruben Bain Jr. here at number 4.
I love it. Number 5 with the Giants. I will go with – I'm going to go – look, with Carnell Tate off the board here, taking Tyson scares me because of the injury history and the fact that the Giants are cursed and that field is cursed. And I think that there has to be some consideration of that in this pick here. I don't think you can just take a guy who's had all these injuries. Can you scroll down a little bit? I'm going to take –
Do it.
I'll take Mekhi Lemon here. I'll take Mekhi Lemon, who is a good prospect. He's my 3rd-ranked receiver in this class. If Tyson's health is good, he'd be the pick here, but he just can't stay healthy. And a team in the Giants that struggle to stay healthy, take Mekhi Lemon, let him play on the slot. He can play inside and outside, and him and Malik Neighbors would make for some magic. You can see the comparisons to Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think it's quite obvious. So, yeah, Mekhi Lemon to the Giants. Let's run it.
That would be must-see TV. At 6, we have the Cleveland Browns. And I'm like when you see a pretty lady and she's got so many red flags. Jordan Tyson, man, you got all the red flags. All the red crosses, meaning you're an injured player. I don't care. You're beautiful. I love you as a prospect. I'm going to take him off the board to get another wide receiver in the building here for Cleveland at number 6. To 7, you have the Commanders.
Yeah, Jordan Tyson's the goth girl at the bar. Got to stay away from her, but it's tough.
I don't know. It's like a fishing hook. Just reels me in. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
7, I have the Commanders. I'm going David Bailey. Give them a disruptor off the edge, somebody that can just fly around, cause havoc. They have a big dude in Dorrance Armstrong who's good against the run and can get after the quarterback a bit. They need somebody who can just make plays defensively, and that is David Bailey. So I think Downs is obviously in play there, but he's a safety, and I don't think he'll be the number 7th pick. I'll say that. I think that they're going to go elsewhere. Could be wrong, but I don't think Downs will be their pick.
Very nice. Love that pick. At 8, we got the New Orleans Saints. For this pick, I heard Mickey Loomis talk the other day in an interview with McShay, and he kept emphasizing the trenches. As you can see, they keep taking players at tackle, and it's working for them. I think they don't switch up here at pick number 8. I think they go Peter Woods, the D lineman. I agree with you. 2025 was kind of shaky. I get it. But that 2024 tape and even 2023, he's a different player on that field, and he's only 21 years old at the time he's drafted. I'm going to take him here to the Saints.
All right. Saints fans they're gonna piss you off, or they're gonna be pissed off at you. They're gonna call him what's the dude? Brian Brsay 2.0.
Not the
Come
first
on,
time.
haters.
Bring it
Come
on.
on. Rip him in the comments. I'm kidding. Be nice. Be nice. Number 9. I have the Chiefs. Man, it feels like Chiefs fans are hard to please because it's either they take Caleb Downs or Jeremiah Love, and if you don't take one of those two, you are spitting in their face. You are the dumbest person ever. When they have a lot of needs, man. Mm-hmm. Safety and running back are not their biggest needs. Like, they're not even – well, look, running back is one of their bigger needs for sure, but they can find one. Breece Hall, Javonte Williams, Jonah Coleman.
It's a good class.
Look, I think Jeremiah Love's a stud. Obviously, he's my number 1 ranked player in the class. I don't think you take him here at number 9. And when it comes to Caleb Downs, safety is a need for them. If you don't bring back Brian Cook, that need is amplified. But can you click the safety button real quick so I can emphasize my point here? Caleb Downs, Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, Dylan Thieneman, A.J. Halsey, Kamari Ramsey, Zakiya Wheatley, Genesis Smith, Bud Clark, they're all starters in the NFL level. They all are. So it's like there's no point in taking one here at 9 when you could take one at pick 40 and get a starter. And I just don't think the Chiefs are going to be a team that do that. So with that whole argument said, I'm going to go with I'm thinking Sonny Styles here, if I'm being honest with you. I think because Chanel's a free agent. You do have Nick Bolton, who you just paid. And I feel like they would be in a situation where they could find an upgrade there. I feel like if I take offensive lineman, I'll get killed. You know what, actually? I'm going to reverse here. I'm going to go Francis Mariano. Play him at right tackle. I don't care. Chiefs fans, listen. Let's be honest. Caleb Downs, Jeremiah Love are maybe the picks. We've done that in past mock drafts. At the same time, I wouldn't be surprised they don't take them. So let's go Francis Mariano there.
I like the pick, man. Like you said, when you got so much to fix, let's start with the trenches. Never hurts. This brings me to my pick at 10 with the Bengals. And the Bengals are going to take probably the best defensive player as a football player in this class, and Caleb Downs. Throw him back at safety. Throw him back's a little weird way to put that, but Caleb Downs, man, he could play. Oh, go ahead.
We're trying to script this. This is going to be the Cowboys pick.
Oh, we're okay. And cut and scene. So the Bengals are on the clock. No, I'm game with it, and we're gonna roll.
No.
And the Cowboys, as we know, the Bengals, man, they like taking upside swings on D tackles. So we're gonna do that in Caleb Banks, who had a phenomenal Senior Bowl. Day 1 looked kind of shaky. Day 2, it's like, oh man, who is that guy? He's a baller, and he can absolutely play. He was tossing guys with one hand. Caleb Banks has unreal talent. And let's keep it a buck here, Bengals fans. That's what your GM likes. So I'm going to send Caleb Banks here at 10. The only guy to ever do that before. 11, we have the Dolphins.
Well, I'm taking Caleb Downs here.
What? You throw me to the fire like that? We had something going here.
We did. I'm taking Caleb Downs here, though. They need.
That's crazy.
Jeff Hafley, Evan Williams, Xavier McKinney, Caleb Downs, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
It's pretty nice.
It's pretty nice, right? They need the safeties. They need dudes. When you watch any of these Ohio State defenders, it's just Caleb Downs every single play being a dog. I think he could get some prospect fatigue, and he might fall out of the top 10. Definitely possible. I don't think he should slip that far, though. I think he is an excellent prospect. And for a team in Miami that with Halfley wants to run these great, 2 safety sets, Downs is just the ultimate playmaker. So yeah, it's an easy pick for me.
I feel swindled, but I'll let it pass. Got to keep the vibes.
Hey,
Pack to 12.
I told you not to do it. I said take him. You want to take the other Caleb. You want to take the other one. Which is a great pick, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it. 12, we got the Cowboys. This is Metro's team. So, Metro, I want your honest grades after this.
Mansour Delane. Don't think twice. That's what I'm saying.
This defense is so cheeks, man. Yeah.
Okay. All right, be nice.
No, I'm just going to call it what it is, man. If this team had any kind of defense, they probably make the playoffs. That's how good they were on the other side of the ball. Mansour Delane is answering a lot of questions. Let's take him off the board here to the Cowboys. 13, we got the Rams with Atlanta's pick.
I'm going to go Jermod McCoy here. Their secondary got smoked by Seattle, and that was their one Achilles heel this year. I think you take 2 to 3 corners this offseason, and I think it starts with Jermod McCoy. If the injuries are okay, by the way, if they're okay.
Very nice. 14, we have the Ravens. It's a big pick. It's a new head coach. What do you think he would take here?
That's a good question. Jesse Minter, I don't know what I think he would take. I think Styles would be in play a little bit here. I think interior defensive linemen like Caden McDonald checks a couple boxes.
TJ back in this conversation after the Senior Bowl he had?
He's definitely back in the convo. TJ, I don't know if he'd be their type. Maybe this is a tough one, honestly. Maybe even Jeremiah Love. Like, do you start planning for life after Derrick Henry? I know that's probably not here. It's a bit early, but I don't know. You could also go with Spencer Fano, just let him play guard.
That's probably true. I'm going to lean, since it's Jesse. Keldrick's their build, isn't he? He's 6'6", 285. You could find a place for him.
I think they'd want more of a pass rusher, though. That's the only thing I'll say.
So more of a TJ? Like, I'm trying to find...
You run TJ. I'm cool with that one.
Cool.
Because you got to remember that they went with Khalil Mack and Tuli Tuipulotu, bigger guys around that 260 range who are good run defenders but also really good against the pass. I think TJ kind of checks the box there.
I think it does too. TJ Parker, if you aren't familiar with his game, Clemson edge rusher. In 2024, he came out the gate screaming with 12 sacks on the season and 28 hurries. In 2025, only 6 sacks and 24 hurries. Still a fine year, but we didn't see that juice we saw in 2024. At the Senior Bowl, with my eyes and God is my witness, TJ Parker was massacring people every single play. He made so much money, and I think he's going to land himself at pick 14 right here to the Ravens. 15, the Bucs.
All right, I'll go Sonny Styles here. They need a linebacker. They need an edge rusher. Take the best of the two, and that's Sonny Styles, who, I got to be honest with you, I kind of feel like I'm more down on Styles than other people, if I'm being truthful.
I'm with you too.
I like Styles. He's in my he's number 13 on my big board. I see people in his top 5. I don't think he's a top 10 pick. I think he's much better as like a mid-round pick in the first round. There is a lot to like about Styles. I think he's a bit of I don't want to say a project. He plays immediately, but I think he's a developmental guy right now. Somebody that immediately starts as like a weak side linebacker. I worry about his ability immediately to get off blocks. But I think that's okay with what Tampa Bay has right now and what their needs are. They can kind of just use the difference maker that Styles is. When offensive linemen get their hands on Styles, he doesn't get off of them. But Styles is so good at being in the right place at the right time and getting there before they can get to him. So that's going to be the name of his game right away. Long term, we'll see if he can put on some muscle to get off blockers a bit easier.
I just want you to know, deep down, I've had him at linebacker 3. But like inside linebacker 3 this entire time. I just choose to shut up because everyone loves him. So I get you, man. I hear you. I understand. Sonny Styles, though, ton of upside. 16, we got the Jets. Previously, my dumbass took. We took Carnell Tate at 2 to shock some of y'all, have some fun. Now, let's put the tie back on, get more serious. I think for this pick, I'm going to take a player I feel really solid about. I know everybody and their mom is big on Caden McDonald, so I'm going to lean that way today. Let's enhance the pass game, score a bunch of points, and when they have to run the ball against us, the pile ain't moving, baby. I'm going to take Katie McDonald off the board. He is a rock in the run game at 326, 6'3", a junior, younger player, and he's going to bolster that defensive interior.
Again, when I was watching Styles' film, man, Styles, I don't think Styles would be the prospect he is today without Katie McDonald. Because Katie McDonald just, holy smokes, dude. Just destroys double teams, destroys tight ends, destroys one-on-one blocks. He is an immovable object out there. And that's not a flag. That's not to pile on Styles or anything like that. It's just McDonald does so much for that defense, and it allowed Styles to have so many opportunities to not get touched by offensive linemen because McDonald stonewalls these guys. He is a really good run defender. Detroit at 17 here. I'm going to go with Spencer Fano. I'll kick him over to left tackle or Penei Sewell at left tackle, reset the offensive line a little bit. You can maybe play him at guard. I think he's much better at tackle. I just don't know if he has the anchor to survive at the guard position. But I think as a tackle, he's a really good prospect. And, him and Penei Sewell, you let Spencer Fano develop, add a bit more weight. He's got the nasty streak. I think he'd be a good fit there in Detroit.
Let's go. 18, we got the Minnesota Vikings. And, it's so free. I'm taking Jeremiah Love. This is like the dream landing spot for me in Kevin's offense. Love, we know how good he is. Let's send him here with J.J. McCarthy. Hand that ball off, J.J. Do what you do best. And he's going to eat up there in the north. 19, you got the Panthers.
If there's any fan that's happy right now, it's Vikings fans because they got probably the best player in the draft right there. 19 with the Panthers. I will take Christian Miller from Georgia, I think.
Let's go.
I think Christian Miller is a bit of an underrated prospect right now. I think he's a solid pass rusher. I think he can be a disruptor up the middle who can push the pile back, tip passes, get after the quarterback a little bit. But I think against the run, he's tough to move. He's big, he's strong, he's athletic. There's not a lot to dislike about Christian Miller. And I think for the position that Carolina's in on that defensive line, I'm not high on Cassius Howell, and I think there's a lot of depth in the edge room, and I would love to see them pair up somebody big right next to Derek Brown to have that tandem there, and both those guys are decent against the pass as well. I feel like just add more talent. I think Christian Miller's he's kind of an underrated player right now, in my opinion.
It's an awesome pick. He's going to be higher on the board than people expect, so I think it's a really solid move right there. Cowboys on the clock at 20. They previously took the cornerback Mansour Delane. And it's no question what I'm about to do. I'm about to go defense again. But the question is, do we go larger human or smaller human off the edge? Metro, I'm phoning a friend. What makes the most sense for your culture and your team?
We took Mansour, correct?
You took Mansour.
I think Dallas would lean either Akeem Mesidor or a linebacker here. That would be my guess. And I think they would prefer Anthony Hill, would be my vibe check.
God, it's been so long since I did a mock. I haven't heard Akeem Mesidor in the first since I said some dumb shit like that back in. Not dumb. I think he's like an awesome player, but hey, let's go. Fire me up.
You were on it. I'll give you that one. You were on the Akeem Mesidor train for a long time. I'll give you that one. You were on it. I always called him Unk, though. I mean, he's like 35 years old, so you get one good year out of him, basically.
I like how the 3 appears out of nowhere. You're not wrong, though.
Every time we talk about Akeem, the age just gets older. Last time it was 30, now it's 35. We'll get to draft. He'll be an 85-year-old at that point.
Yeah, next year he gets his 401k back. He's getting up there in the age.
Basically.
Dude, I'm game. I'm going to take Akeem Mesidor, man. I think no D lineman at this range has the kind of impact this guy does on the D line. He is moving people with will and with technique and skill. That rhymed. I don't know how it did. But here we are, man. He can rush the pass. He can hold up stout in the run game. Hell, he's 59. I don't really care, though. He's 6'3", 280. He's a redshirt senior, and he's going to be starting on this team and making an impact day one. Welcome to the Cowboys, Akeem Mesidor. 21, we got the Steelers with Mr. McCarthy. Back-to-back with the Cowboys is only fitting.
Okay, let me say this. I think Ty Simpson is in play here. I do not think McCarthy would like Simpson, though. I just don't think he would.
I agree.
I think he would like a bigger stature, better armed quarterback, and I think he's going to rock with Will Howard for a year. I think that's going to be the case here. Now Rodgers is not 6'5", 300 pounds. He's like 6'2", in his prime, like 220 probably, but his arm was ridiculous. The arm talent was through the roof. I think Simpson's arm is fine. And he also worked with Dak Prescott, 6'3", 6'4", 220, 230 type of guy with a big arm. I don't know if Simpson is the type for McCarthy. And I think McCarthy's at least going to have a 2-year leash, so I think he should be fine starting Will Howard next year. With all that said, I'm going to take a receiver here. And can I see the receiver board real quick?
Yes, sir.
I am going to go with Casey Concepcion. I will put the caveat, if Chris Bell did not tear his ACL, he would have been my pick here. But they need a starter right away. I'm going to go with Casey Concepcion. I know some people might say Denzel Boston's better. I think Denzel's a great prospect. I think he's too similar to what they have in DK. I think Casey is a different type of player, and I think he's a better fit for what Pittsburgh needs, which, by the way, might not be the best way to go about the draft. I'll admit that freely, but I'm not a GM for a reason, so that's why I'm doing this.
Hey, man, I think it's the right move. You have to eventually play football, and these coaches can't produce if it doesn't work with the system. So I think you're right on point.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
22, we got the Chargers. And I'm taking my guy here, folks, and you can't stop me. I'm taking the big fella, the guard, Emmanuel Pregnon, the athlete from Oregon. He's 6'5", 318, a redshirt senior. He's been around the block. He was at USC. Here he is now at Oregon. And I see a guy that has an anchor in the pass game that is phenomenal. I see physicality in the run game and athleticism that you cannot match. I love this prospect, and I think he's going to be the steal of the first round. You heard it here first. Been on this guy since September. Emmanuel Pregnon goes to Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers. 23, you got the Eagles.
With this one, I think I'm just going to take Avion Terrell. I think he has flexibility to play inside and outside. I think, and I'm not the highest on Terrell. Terrell on my big board is like in the 30s. But I think for a team like this, they just need another corner out there. They don't need a number one. They need a number two. Shore up the secondary as best you can. I think they'll retain A.J. Brown. You could conversate Kenyon Sadiq into this one. I think he's overrated. Hot take, but I'm going to go with Avion Terrell.
Love it. Let's go to 24. We got the Cleveland Browns. They took Jordan Tyson with their 6th overall pick, and here they stand at 24. I'm going to cut to the chase for not adding another QB to this room.
Oh, why not?
I can't do it. It's too much. But I think I'll add a left tackle in Caleb Lomu. You could go Ione, the guard out of Penn State. But if we're going to swing on an O-lineman, I'll take a potential left tackle here in our first-round pick. Caleb Lomu out of Utah, sending him here for a long-term play here for the Browns. 25, you got the Bears.
Okay, I am gonna go with Keldrick Falk here. I think he's very talented. I think he has the size that Dennis Allen looks for. I think he fits their mold. I think he's good against the run. Yes, I think they'd be better off going for a more pass rush oriented guy. I don't think Avion Terrell fits what they, or not Avion Terrell, Cassius Howell fits what this team looks for. With their defensive coordinator. I think Falk is more of their speed, and I'm going to go with Keldrick Falk here for Chicago.
Let's go. Next up, we got the Bills at 26. I think you talk about a guy that fits their system. Wouldn't you say that Cassius Howell actually kind of fits their system?
Yeah, I will say this. If you don't take Denzel Boston, Bills fans are going to crucify you. They will They will put you in the fire, man.
Bills fans.
They've done it to me. They've done it to me, and it's not fun. I got third-degree burns.
I'll talk to them personally. Bills fans, I love you guys. Love Bills Mafia. I get that Keon's gotten clowned on social media, but we have a Denzel Boston type at home, and we got to see if he works out. He's not going to leave the team. We got to see if we can make this work. I get it. Ooh. It's just they fit similar roles. It doesn't make the most sense to me. There's players in the second round we could plug in at wide receiver. I'm going to take Cassius Howell.
Who better put some sunscreen on, man. Put some sunscreen on. It's good. It's going to get rough.
Man, Don't care. Bring it on. I'm good.
Let's go.
I'll cry at night, but I'm good. Cassius Howell, you're going to go off the board. 12 sacks in the past year. Pretty stout in the run game. What's his big knock? He's got shorter arms. I'll take the T-Rex terror and Howell off the board right here to the Bills. Don't really care. He can produce. 27, we got the 49ers.
I'm going to go Denzel Boston.
Now I'm really going to get cooked.
Ayuk is gone. Ricky Pearsall can't stay healthy. We'll see what happens with Juwan Jennings. Kittle might be out for several months because of an Achilles injury. Even if he does return, you see George Kittle. You need weapons. I think Kenyon Sadiq's in play here for sure, but I'm going to take Denzel Boston because he fell right to me.
Don't phrase it like that, man. They're going to start sending hate mail to my house.
28, my bad.
Fell right to me. At 28, we got the Texans on the clock. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to take Guyone right here. We could use some help on the O-line. I could swing on a D tackle, but I just feel better about this pick right here. The guard out of Penn State. Man, you talk about being built like an NFL athlete. He's 6'4", 330. Sorry, not 2. That was not the 1950s. 230. He's a unit. Great in pass set and also strong in the run game. Let's take him right here to the Texans and go to the Rams at 29.
I'm taking Ty Simpson. I'm taking Ty Simpson here.
Here we go.
So I don't know if it's already uploaded. It might be uploaded later in the week or right now. It might be already out. So if it's already out, check the For You page. We talked about Ty Simpson. We just did a top 10 quarterbacks video. Not going to spoiler where we have him at, but we do a deep dive into Ty Simpson and some potential fits. The Rams may not be brought up, and you might hear a Ty Simpson conspiracy. So check it out. I'll leave it at that. Ty Simpson gets way too much crap. He's a good quarterback. The Rams can sit him for a year behind Stafford, maybe even 2 years, and then Simpson gets the start. I think this would be the perfect situation for Simpson. I mean, this worked out beautifully for the Los Angeles Rams. They get a top corner, and they get a quarterback of the future, basically with a free pick. Brilliant stuff.
Can I give you a Ty Simpson comp that I'm pissed the Rams fans off, but I think it's a good one?
Uh-oh. We've already pissed off a lot of fan bases today. Pick your words carefully here.
All right, Brock Purdy. What do you think?
Oh, okay. I'm not mad at that. Okay. Brock Purdy's a top 15 level quarterback.
He balls.
If Rams fans are pissed at that, I don't know what to tell you. Now, Simpson's a little bit taller. Simpson's a little bit bigger. Yeah, I don't hate that comparison. I really don't.
Metro approved. Let's go to 30 with the Denver Broncos.
Ooh, it's a good spot for them. They got a lot of options.
Yeah, all their needs are sitting like right in front of them, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look at cornerback. Sorry, not cornerback. We got plenty of those.
I think Sadiq is their type.
I think
Sean
so.
Payton. Yeah.
It's Sadiq or CJ, and I think Sadiq has more talent. So
yeah, it's a good linebacker class too.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Kenyon Sadiq, like you said. Here's the lowdown, guys. He's 6'3", 245. Is he going to be Colson Loveland or Tyler Warren? Projected? Maybe no. That's what we're thinking as of today. But he's going to be a weapon. He's going to be a starter in your offense and be a mismatch in the red zone. That's what matters most. And you know Sean Payton with his tight ends are going to eat up. Let's take Kenyon Sadiq right here off the board to the Broncos. 31. We have the potential Super Bowl champions, the Patriots.
Potential Super Bowl champions, they have to rework that offensive line. Not rework it. They got to add more talent to that room. I'm going to take Proctor and let him. I'm going to let him and Will Campbell compete for left tackle. Loser plays guard. Winner plays left tackle. And I'm going to kick. I'm not kidding. I'm genuinely running
it. Yeah.
I'm running one-on-ones. Who wants to run the fade? Winner plays tackle. Loser plays guard. I'm not kidding. That's what I'm doing. And I'm kicking. Who's the guard that should be a center?
Wilson.
Wilson. There you go. Jared Wilson. Let him play center where he probably should be and rework that offensive line a little bit because that left side really has struggled down the stretch. Proctor can either play guard or tackle. Big boy, strong, physical. Big boy in the literal sense. And he's got long arms too, so he would fit the mold.
Large human baby. 32, we got the potential Super Bowl champion, Seattle Seahawks. Seahawk fans, I'm taking to my guy here. Like it or not, I think Keith Abney's the truth. He's young. Yeah. He's good in coverage. Man and zone and effective in the run game. That's a Seahawk kind of player that can dig out in the run game and also cover across the field. He's smart and ahead of the play as well. I think he just fits the bill and the profile. I'm going to take him off the board here to 32 as we head into the second round. Metro, the floor is yours. Howdy there. If you're watching this far in the video, you must enjoy the content. We appreciate you guys. Go subscribe down below for more videos just like this. Welcome to the family and looking forward to more episodes. Let's get back to the video.
All right. What did I take in my first two picks? I took Ohio State boys.
University.
Well, I mean, what the Ohio State players are on the board here? Let's keep the train moving here.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
I don't think there's anybody good.
We took them all.
Maybe I take their corner, Igbinosa. I'll just take Igbinosa here. No, I'm gonna take. He actually went there. I'm gonna take Anthony Hill. Now I know some people might say C.J. Allen's better. I think Hill is much more New York Jet because if you look at what Aaron Glenn has looked for in those linebackers. He likes size. He likes athleticism. He likes guys that can play downhill, physical, with their hair on fire. That's Anthony Hill. And I think Hill is a better coverage player than C.J. Allen. So I'm going to take Anthony Hill here.
I love that pick. Let's go to 34. We got the Cardinals. Very unique. I'm going to take a peek at O-line. I think it's pretty milked, but yeah, I could. What'd you say?
Oh, they took Arvell Reese, right?
Yes, sir. They took Arvell Reese. So sorry. It's a great call out.
Can I pitch Ahinachor?
Absolutely, you can.
Max Ahinachor, or Ahinachor, however you pronounce it.
Ahinachor, yeah. He had a great Senior Bowl.
He might have been the best player in the Senior Bowl. I think he has a massive upside swing. You can play on right tackle, who I think is good immediately, but can be great. I think he's a potential late first rounder. I'm bought in on him right now. I can't lie to you.
Let's go. I mean, in a tackle class like this, too, those risers, man, are not going to sit. They're not going to sit long, and this makes sense. I'm with you, man. Let's take them off the board, throw them at right tackle. Max, welcome to the team. You're a Cardinal, and they're bolstering those O tackles. 35, we got the Titans.
Hell yeah. We took Ruben Bain. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take – can I look at the receiver board here?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, do I go Chris Bell?
Your call. Good options.
I'm going to go Chris Bell here. I think Chris Bell – the injury stuff is a little scary. But his profile with Elike Omener and Shamir Dike, I think that makes a trio of receivers that's fun, exciting. And Chris Bell has the athleticism, the raw skill. Yeah, let's take Chris Bell there. Who I think, honestly, he would have been a first-round pick heading out towards ACL. I think that would have happened. I really think so.
Heck yeah. 36, we got the Raiders. We have a chance to do something fun and take Fernando's wide receiver in Omar Cooper. I know. Do you lean Elijah Surratt still? What are your thoughts on that?
I like Elijah Surratt. Let me see. I just updated my receiver board, and I can give you the exact numbers here. I have Surratt as my wide receiver 7 and Cooper like 4 spots behind him in my overall board. He's my receiver 8, so it's really close between the two. I think. See, I don't know what they're going to do at receiver. I really don't know. I love the idea, though, of just doubling down, getting him one of his friends, one of his homies. That's your quarterback of the future. I'm not mad at it. Although I think defense is also, they need multiple starters.
You're not wrong. If I had to actually pick, I'm taking Lee Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
What's our next pick? That's my question.
We
pick at 67. Odds he's there. One of them is there. I'd say like a 20% chance. If we're drafting for the franchise, which I should do anyways, I'll take Lee Hunter, defensive interior from Texas Tech. If you want to know why Rodriguez had such a good year, you're looking at him. Lee Hunter is a brick shithouse in the middle of the football field. Nobody's moving past him. It even showed a little bit of ability in the pass rush this year, or not this year, but at the Senior Bowl. He looks stout and solidifies himself as a day 2 pick without a doubt. Probably high round 2 like I have him here. Lee Hunter to the Raiders. 37, we have the Giants.
Love that pick. For Raiders fans who may have want Surratt, look at Malachi Fields on day 3. I think he could fit there at 67. 37, I have the Giants. We took, who do we take here? Mekhi Lemon, correct?
Sorry, sir.
Man, I really want to get McNeil Warren off the board here. I think he's a top 20 player, but they already have Javon Holland, who's kind of similar to McNeil Warren. I want more of a free roamer in the backfield. I will go with Brandon Cisse here, who actually, let me see the corner board before I pick Cisse. I just want to confirm. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to go with Colton Hood. I think so. Hood's Senior Bowl was up and down, But I'm not sure if I did this on this channel or my own channel, but I don't really take much from corners at the Senior Bowl because the Senior Bowl is not built for them to succeed. It is a tough position for them to be in. The receivers know the routes, and it's one-on-one on the islands, and you don't have any help to your inside, no help over the top. It is a true one-on-one rep, and that is very difficult. And in the NFL, unless you're at the goal line and it's one-on-one on a fade ball, which is easier to cover because you know it's coming, 99% of the time, you're not going to be in that scenario. You're going to have help on the inside. You're going to have help. And then on top of that, you have defensive linemen who are going to fly after the quarterback. So you're just not going to get those type of reps in the NFL. And I still thought Colton Hood was really solid. And I think he's a back of round 1, early day 2 prospect. The Giants need corner help. Let's go Colton Hood here.
Love it. Like you said, we haven't seen a cornerback take half of the field since Terrell Revis, unless I'm missing something.
Pat Surtain sometimes.
Sometimes. Keyword sometimes.
That's it.
That's all we got. 38, we got the Texans.
Maybe Sherman. Maybe Richard Sherman a little bit. But they ran a lot of cover 3, so yeah.
They did. They ran a lot of zone, yeah. We took a guard at 28 in Iona out of Penn State. Sitting here. Ooh. Lots. I'm going to look at the interior class real quick. I think we got some good options there. I lied. We're getting out of there. I absolutely lied. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I just lied. Let's go to...
You think maybe a running back here?
Potentially. Like, I think we can wait. Our next pick's going to be at 59. We can definitely get one there. If we're taking best player on the board, I think McNeil Warren. Do they have any safeties on shorter contracts?
I'm looking at that right now. They have not really. No, they're
all right.
They're
Out the
so
window.
Ridiculously good.
Could we just throw Zion Young in the rotation and just have him set edges?
I think they could use another edge rusher. I almost just feel like maybe you just double down on offensive line here. Maybe it's either take a pass rusher because Daniil Hunter is getting older. He's 31. He gets paid a lot of money. If you pay Stroud, it's going to be really tough to keep both of them. And then you look at who's behind them. Barnett's a free agent. I think Autry's probably off the team. Or maybe not, I don't know. But he's 35 anyway. So I think edge rusher's in play, and I think another offensive lineman's in play.
Cool. I made up my mind. Gabe Atkins had a great Senior Bowl. He was a menace off the edge. Made a bunch of plays. Also looked stout in the run. I'm going to take him here, the long-term play. Keep this Texans defense at the top tier of the NFL for the long term. Take him here off the board. At 39, we have the Browns, who've taken Jordan Tyson and Caleb Lomu.
Well, I'll just take Monroe Freeling here. I think you have your left tackle of the future. I think now you might have your right tackle of the future, depending on who returns and how they work out the contracts there. Maybe he sits for a year. Maybe he starts. Maybe he even plays guard. I don't know. But I think for the Browns, they need 3 to 4 offensive linemen as soon as possible. And so doubling down just checks a lot of boxes.
Let's go. 40, we got the Chiefs, who took Francis Mauigoa in the first round, the tackle at 9 overall. Here.
This is McNeil Warren to me.
This is McNeil Warren to you?
100%. I mean, Brian Cook's out. Hicks is okay. I mean, he can play the strong safety position fine, but McNeil Warren's a different breed. He's just way better.
Cool. I just need your permission, sir. Emmanuel McNeil Warren, if you aren't familiar with who this is, he's about 6'2", I'd say reserved, but clearly they don't lie. He's 6'2", lengthy as hell. Yes, he's at Toledo, but guys, he's forced like 8 fumbles in the past 2 years. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Also great in the pass game. Super explosive, made some big-time picks in the past couple of years. Take him here off the board to the Chiefs, adding to that secondary. 41, we got the Bengals, who took Caleb Banks at 10 in the first round. I don't know who did that, but you're on the clock.
Should have been Caleb Downs. Look, Banks was so good at the Senior Bowl. I mean, he proved a lot of doubters wrong, and partially including myself. I am going to go. Can I see the offensive line board here? Because I think I might just go Jennings Dunker here, who PFF pushed him way down the board. I don't quite get that one. I thought he was good at the Senior Bowl, and I think they needed interior offensive linemen for a while. maybe I could just go Connor Lew, play him at center. I am going to, you know what? I'll go Connor Lew. Or, no, give me Jennings Dunker. Sorry. Let me go Jennings Dunker here. Let him play guard. He can play flexibility to play tackle too a little bit. I think he's a good guard prospect. Let's take him there.
Very nice. 42, we got the Saints who took Peter Woods at number 8. And right now, I'm going to add some firepower for Mr. Shuck. We got Olave out there doing his thing. Okay, he can stretch the field. Now, I want a guy underneath. Nobody was more reliable than, Mekhi Lemon. But if you're going to add a tier 2, Jeremy Bernard was right there as well. He's 6'1", 204, well-built. And to put it shortly, he was Ty Simpson's go-to guy in all scenarios at all time. He just knows how to fit the zone and get open. So Jeremy Bernard going to help Shuck out in the long term. Take him here at 42 to the Saints.
All right, Dolphins up. We took Downs earlier. Dolphins fans, you can thank me later. Let's go with let's go to the corner room real quick. Oh, Cisse. Brandon Cisse. Jeff Hafley's going to want to rework that secondary, getting a Caleb Downs and then getting a Brandon Cisse. That's a pretty good start right there. So, yeah, let's go Cisse there.
Very nice. 44, we got the Jets with the pick from Dallas. They've taken Ohio State University and Texas. They took Carnell Tate, the wide receiver, Caden McDonald, and Anthony Hill Jr.
Oh, nice.
It's a nasty little lineup right there. So, what's left? I think I'm going to take a look at cornerback as well. Keontae Scott's fun. Chris Johnson, because you're a big Chris Johnson guy, right? Like, he had some good reps, some bad reps. What were your thoughts over the Senior Bowl?
I've liked Chris Johnson. I've been very high on him. I had a first-round grade on him. But when at the Senior Bowl, they asked him to do a lot more press man. They asked him to be a little bit more physical, and he kind of struggled at times. So that kind of brought me down a little bit on him. I still think he's a good prospect. I think he's a bit scheme dependent. Maybe the Jets could fit him a little bit. I would go with somebody else here, though.
Okay. All the players I love defensively, I feel like they already have. Could they use a safety is my question. Could I take A.J. Halsey here?
Yeah. I don't see why not. Maybe another edge rusher, maybe?
That's why I was going to go him or Zion Young.
I would maybe pitch a safety, but they already have Malachi Moore. Cisco's a free agent. I would maybe just go safety.
Cool.
The safety class is really good.
It is, man. He's going to be a starter somewhere. Big-bodied safety, strong in the run game. When it comes to the pass game, he gets the job done. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you he can cover the field with ease, but that's not what you draft him for. You draft him to have an extra linebacker in a mismatch when the box gets tight, and you got to have a fourth and short stop. So A.J. Halsey off the board right here. 45, we got the Ravens, who took T.J. Parker in the first.
Give me C.J. Allen. He should have been off the board a long time ago. That is your Roquan Smith replacement right there. Although Roquan has another year in him, let the two work together. When he's gone, C.J. Allen's the guy.
It's too easy, man. It is too freaking easy. Here we got the Bucks at 46. They took Sonny Styles in the first. And now I'm between two people, Mr. Metro. I'm thinking we take LT Overton or we go with Max Clare.
Ooh. See, I was going to say R. Mason Thomas. Who'd they take already? They took, was it Cassius?
We took Sonny.
Oh, Sonny. I would go R. Mason Thomas. They just need juice.
Does R. Mason Thomas fit their scheme?
Yeah, he'd be their outside linebacker. They need it. They have size. They have length. They have big boys. They need a guy who can just fly off the edge, put pressure on a quarterback. That is R. Mason to a T. R. Mason will not be a good run defender. They have those guys. He's very much going to be using his athleticism to his advantage. They need that more than anything else. So I would go R. Mason personally.
Send the pick in. 47, we got the Colts, and they had no first-round pick. So big-time draft selection right here. What do you want to go with, Metro?
This one is quite tough. Can I look at the safety board real quick? I think I'll just go take Dylan Thieneman here, honestly. I'll just go Dylan Thieneman. That's my pick.
Heck yeah. Can't miss, man. The Oregon safety goes to the Colts. 48, we got the Falcons. We had no first-round pick either because we traded for James Pierce Jr., So this is a big one. Cornerback.
Stefanski's in the building. Stefanski.
He's in the building. I agree. So if we lean wide receiver, we're looking real fruitful.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Omar Cooper, man. I'm going to take this guy off the board. I truly haven't dove into his tape yet, but when you look at the stats, it's looking pretty phenomenal. He's forced 27 missed tackles. A lot of running backs don't have that number. He's done that as a receiver. 7.2 yards after the catch. And as we all know, he can win some contested catches at a 50% clip and had probably the best catch of the year against Penn State. Omar Cooper Jr. going to the Falcons. 29, we got the Vikings, who previously took Jeremiah Love Doctor.
That's easy work. I mean, let's just take Jake Slaughter here, the center. They brought in somebody last year. He had another injury. He's probably out the door. Your tackles look set. Your guards look set. Your center position is the last offensive line position that needs to be addressed. You could wait till round 3, but I don't think you let the board thin out too much. Take Slaughter. Feel good about it. Your offense is set. You just got to have better quarterback play.
Let's go. 50, we got the Lions. I'm copying you, Metro. I'm taking a center as well because, hell, we need one. I'm going to take Connor Lew, man. Off of the injury, he's a big fella. Will there be question marks about the injury? Yeah, that's fair. But he's been off the field for a while and should be well and recovered by the time camp starts. I like this play for the Lions. It brings that offensive line back to balance. 51, we get the Panthers, who previously took Kristen Miller.
I might take Eli Stowers here. Is Max Clare still on the board?
Yes, he is.
Ooh, I'm actually. Who'd I take in the first round? I took the defensive interior, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kristen Miller. Let me look at the linebacker board too, real quick.
Absolutely.
Because I look at their tight end room. They have injuries. They could just use an upgrade anyways. Ooh, Jake Gallaudet, man. Josiah Trotter. That's my guy. You know what? Who Joshua Josephs. Can I be honest with you? So Joshua Josephs, right? He was inside my top 25. After the Senior Bowl, he dropped out of my top 30. Some guys moved up. I got back to watching the rest of Joshua Josephs' film. I was like, nah, this is...
No, he was your guy.
You know, he is my guy. I moved him right back up. He's at my number 22. He moved up on my board. That's how much I was like, this guy's nasty with it. Tennessee pisses me off, man. They piss me off more than anything because they had talent this year. They really did, but they don't use their talent. They would rotate him in every other drive, basically. Bro, you would see Joshua Joseph have a strip sack on Georgia. Very next drive, he's on the bench.
Getting some water.
Like, bro, why? He was on fire to start the Georgia game. Next drive, they bench him. And the two guys after him were nowhere near as good as Joshua Josephs. It was so frustrating to watch because you just had to skip through every other drive. And it's just like, if Josephs is out there, he'd be making plays. He had 300 snaps this year, had 5 sacks, 21% pass rush win rate. Thought he was great versus Georgia. He struggled with Proctor in Alabama. I'll say that. He struggled a lot with Proctor. That was really his worst game. I thought versus Oklahoma, he made Fasusi and I can't remember the other guy's name. The other guy looked weak too. Versus Georgia, he was unbelievable. I'm going to go with Joshua Josephs here. I talked myself into it. I was going to go with a linebacker, but screw it. Let's just rework that defensive line.
It's a damn fun pick. 52, we got the Packers. If I could take a kicker, I would, but I'm not that mean, guys. I'm not that mean. Tackle, interior, and cornerback is where we're looking. When we go to corner, Keontae's fun. Chris Johnson, he kind of makes sense for the Packers. Doesn't he fit their scheme? He's tall.
I don't know who their DC is. I haven't looked into it.
Okay.
But they could use any corner help. Maybe Chandler Rivers. He was pretty good at the Senior Bowl.
He did. How big is Chandler? That's the question. 5'10", they won't do it.
He's short. He's a short dude.
I'm going to lean just due to size. I think Keontae's, personally, I think he's the best football player. He's just older. Chris Johnson's probably the most sexy pick for this D coordinator. I'm going to take him off the board here to the Packers. 53, we got the Steelers.
We took KC. Let me look at the corner room real quick because I can maybe then go with Keontae because I think Ramsey's gone. I think he's gone. And even if you do keep Ramsey, you can just kick him to safety. Feel okay about it. Let me get Keontae Scott. Let him play in the slot. You have Porter Jr. Need to get younger in that room. I don't know what happens with Ramsey in the future. I would get rid of him personally, so let's go Keontae Scott here.
Dude, he's such a fun football player. I love that pick.
Yeah, he's a dog.
54, we got the Eagles. They took Avion Terrell in the first, and now we sit here at 54. I think there's too much edge talent to just leave it on the board. I'm going to go with the guy in Zion Young. He is 6'5", 262, and sets the hell out of the edge. Metro, what were your thoughts on him at the Senior Bowl? He was there.
He looked explosive. He looked quick. He got off the ball well. He was great against the run. He looked good in pass rush sets. He looked physical. He looked really sharp out there. I think this would be a really good pick for the Eagles. Per usual, them drafting well is not a surprise.
Just makes sense. Goes off the board. 55, we have the Chargers, who took Emmanuel Pregnon to Metro.
I'll take LT Overton here. LT is kind of an overlooked player in this class because you look at the numbers, and they're a little deceptive, especially when you put that edge tag on him. He's more of an interior piece in a 3-4. He's more of a 3-4 defensive end who can play a little bit as, outside, play a little bit inside. I just think he's kind of a 3-down player that plays a lot of roles, very physical. He's a good enough pass rusher. I think he'd be a good fit for what the Chargers could use on that side. Because you have Odafe Owe, you have Thule, you need more interior bodies, so LT Overton just checks a couple boxes.
Good stuff. Jaguars at 56, no first-round picks, so here we stand, needing to make a very important decision. Let's survey across the board. I know there's some really good safeties on the board. Is that popular? I don't know, so I will include some defensive interiors as well. Oh, I'm pulling the trigger, man. I think Darrell Jackson Jr. has so much freaking talent at 6'5", 330, and crazy length on the D-line. He showed up to East-West Shrine, kicked some ass, came down to the Senior Bowl, did his thing. I think the upside is there. If we can get a good D-line coach from the NFL to take care of this guy and mold him into something great, I love the upside for Darrell Jackson. Take him off the board here at 56 to the Bears at 57.
Yeah, Darrell Jackson's the upside swing. Let me see who I've taken so far. Keldrick. Look at the safety room real quick. I feel like the safety room's kind of thinned out, hasn't it? Kamari. I can see Kamari here for them. He can play a little bit of some safety, play a little bit in the slot. He gives them the flexibility. Sharp football player. I don't know if he's physical enough for this team, but I think that he fits a need. So I will take Ramsey to just, and again, you have guys with a lot of positional flexibility. I think he kind of continues that. Let's go Kamari Ramsey here for them because they're both their safeties are also, I believe, free agents. So they're going to need two of them. So let's take Kamari Ramsey there.
Approved. Now I got the 49ers at 58. We took Denzel Boston in the first. And here we stand. Oh, I'm going to do it again. I could. No. I know what I'm doing. This safety. What'd you say?
I think you should consider. Are you thinking Stowers?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not a Stowers guy. I'm sorry.
Interesting. I like Stowers a decent bit.
I like him. I agree. I just wouldn't do it. Yeah, we get the point. I heard he could ball. I've seen some tape. I get it. I could see it. I'll go back to San Francisco. I think they need another dog of a safety. You could go edge here. Let's take a peek at the edge position as well. Let's take a look.
Did you consider Derek Moore?
Oh, hell. He's on the board? Yeah, man. Talk about a guy who probably won, if not top 5 in the Senior Bowl. Had the biggest highlight, at least. Derek Moore, that day won not just the one rep, but also the entire team period. He was just dominating, man. Made so much money that day. We need to refill this defense, and we're going to start here with Derek Moore out of Michigan, the edge rusher. 59, we got the Texans. Ooh, who you taking, man? You got some good picks here to begin with.
Let me see. Let's look at the offensive line room real quick, just to maybe double down. Ooh, Sam Hecht. This feels a little early for him. I just got to watch a couple of his games. He's pretty good. He's good at the Senior Bowl, too. Caleb Tiernan. Shorter arms, definitely a guard. We already have a guard. I could just go Blake Miller as well. We didn't take Jadarian Price yet, have we?
Nope.
Jadarian Price. Let's go Jadarian Price. Give them some different types. You already took an offensive lineman, you took a pass rusher. Let's take Jadarian Price now.
That's a fun pick. 60, we got the Bills. We got 5 picks left in this second round. In the first round, we took Cassius Howell. And here we stand. Edge, linebacker, or DB. Cassius is kind of a mid-tweener of that edge and linebacker. Probably more of an edge rusher purely for third down. If I'm taking the best player on the board, I think... Wait a minute. They want a receiver, don't they, Metro? Are they going to crucify me if I don't take Elijah Surratt?
No, I don't think they would. I think they've already crucified you enough for Denzel Boston. I think they'll have some pity.
Fair. I think Deontay Lawson is phenomenal. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. He flies to the ball. You cannot block this guy. He avoids blocks like it's the plague. I love his tape. I think it's really good. Similar to a Carson Schweschinger from last year, and he turned out to be very good. I like Deontay. High praise, I know, but he's going to send him to the Bills and make him a starter there as well. 61, you got the Rams.
Cool. Jeremiah and Ty, that's pretty nasty. Let's look at, what do they need? Maybe a tackle, like a right tackle. I know they have McClendon, but do you just take Blake Miller to have that safety net in case he doesn't work? Maybe. I feel like every time I take a tackle, my God, the Rams fans just kill you. It's ridiculous.
We need one.
Well, so they have Warren McClendon, who's a good player, had a good year this year, but he's played like 900 career snaps, and he wasn't great last year, and he was good this year. And they're putting all their faith in him, which we'll see. I don't know. I don't hate the idea of Blake Miller here. Let me see. Maybe they could use another big boy up the middle. How big is Dante Corleone? I know he's pretty beefy.
He is. My God, 6'1", 330. That's a fire hydrant.
That is a fire hydrant. They already have Puna Ford, who is the fire hydrant. He's 5'11", 310. Maybe, how big is Dominique Orange again? I'm just thinking like a big physical dude, because you have Puna Ford, who is big and strong. But yeah, Fisk is 290. Kobe Turner's 290. Let's go with Dominique Orange here. Give them a true just big dude up the middle that can stuff the run. And yeah, let's just take that.
Let's go. I got the Broncos at 62. They took Kenny and Sadiq in the first round. Here we are. Metro, I'm phoning a friend, man. What are you feeling for this pick?
Jake Golday or Josiah Trotter would be what I would think. And I think they would lean Golday, I think.
Fair. Warner can cover. So you take Golday. He can figure it out.
True. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There you go.
Love that. We made it work. Jake Golday from Cincinnati, the linebacker, going off the board here to the 49ers. Wait a minute. I said Denver. Warner. I thought I was picking for the 49ers. Whoops. Sorry, guys.
No, it's funny. I thought you were talking about Werner.
I brain farted, but it worked out. Hey. God, I'm so good.
Even if you didn't say it, it would have worked out because Pete Werner, good in coverage, good downhill. I was like, yeah, you got it.
yeah, fair. Yeah. Well, shit worked out, man. 63, we got the Patriots, and it's you who picked Caden Proctor in the first.
Nice. Yeah. Absolute dogfight for that left tackle position. Who's gonna protect Drake May's blind side? Who's gonna wear the We Love Drake May shirts? Let's see. Maybe Romello Height. Man, I struggle with Height a lot. I could see him being a day 3 pick. I could see him being a day 2 pick. It's tough. His size, he's 238. I mean, when guys get their hands on him, he is nothing to deal with. But he's so fast and so damn explosive and has so many pass rush moves. And he does have these longer arms. But you cannot have him on a run play because it's going to be a gaping hole.
He's a third and long demon is what he is.
Basically. What are the other options here for me? What are the other options? Maybe. No, probably not a net defensive lineman. If I'm going to take a defensive lineman, it'll probably be Romello Height. Maybe a linebacker? Would they maybe go with Josiah Trotter? I could see that.
Jacob?
Yeah. Ooh, no. I'm not there with Jacob yet. I think he's a day 3 pick. I want to see how he looks at the combine. When we get there, we'll get there. I'll take Josiah Trotter. I think Trotter's a freak of nature downhill. He's terrible in coverage right now. I'll freely admit that. He's got some work to do. But as a run defender, he is so much fun to watch. And he's such a raw prospect. I think he's got so much room to grow. So, yeah, we do that.
Let's go. Off the board goes Trotter. And for the last pick of the second round, we have the Super Bowl champion, maybe, Seattle Seahawks. They took Keith Abney, the cornerback, in the first round. And to cap this off, I am taking a tackle to kick in the guard in Caleb Tiernan. I think this guy shows a nasty tape and will work in this scheme. I like his game a lot. Send him to the Seahawks. Woo-wee! Metro, we went through an entire 2-round mock draft. Do you want to repeat the first round or no?
Just say the last names.
Cool, here we go. For the first round, this is who we got. 1 goes Mendoza, 2 Jets go Tate. The Cardinals go Reese, Titans go Bain Jr., Giants go Lemon, Browns go Tyson, Commanders go Bailey, Saints go Woods, KC drafts Maui Goa, Bengals get Banks, not Caleb Downs, but Caleb Banks. The Dolphins get Downs. 12, the Cowboys get Delane. 13, the Rams get McCoy. 14, the Ravens go TJ Parker, stand out from the Senior Bowl. 15, the Bucks get Styles. 16, the Jets go McDonald. 17, the Lions go Fano. 18, the Vikings get Love. 19, the Panthers get Miller. 20, the Cowboys get Mesidor. 21, the Pittsburgh Steelers go KC Concepcion. 22, Chargers grab Pregnon. 23, Eagles go Terrell. 24, Browns go Lomu. 25, Bears go Falk. 26, the Bills go Howell. 27, the 49ers go Boston. 28, Texans go Ione. 29, Rams Simpson. 30, Broncos Sadiq. 31, Patriots Proctor. And 32, Seahawks Abney II. Folks, this was our 2-round mock draft post-Senior Bowl. Drop in the comments what you would change, what you'd like. Let us know down below. Like the episode if you enjoyed watching this. Thank you for watching to the end. If you love this kind of content, love the NFL Draft, go subscribe. We're on the way to 2K. We're halfway there, thanks to y'all. We hit 1K about a month ago, and we're already on our way to 2, so thank you so much. Go subscribe. It starts with you. Metro, any final words?
No final thoughts, guys. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. We will be doing more mock drafts down the road with some special guests, so stay tuned. Have a good day. Love you guys. Peace.